Hi.
Hi.
Today is November 3rd, 2011. Yeah, maybe.
Who knows?
Who knows? We are meeting on Kinneret in the Ulpan of the Jordan Valley region. Yes? With Sophie Kramer, who will introduce herself, tell a couple of words about herself, her family, and the story of Aliyah of the family to Israel through the first.
I'm Sophia. I have a family. I have two small children, a boy who will be 1 year old next week, and a daughter who is almost 3.5 years old. We arrived to Israel half a year ago with the Bat Rishon B'Moladet program. We arrived to the Kibbutz Ein Gev, which is on the shores of the Yam Kinneret, and we really enjoy here in the kibbutz. Everybody was very kind when we arrived, helped us with everything, with the housing, with all we needed. And so we are now more or less settled. We furnished our flat was more or less furnished, but we managed to put some other furnitures in. We also had some help from our neighbors who left to another city and left us some furnitures. So they were also very kind. My daughter started Ganon after we arrived. Since the first moment, she really loves it. Of course, she already speaks perfect Hebrew, so she teaches us sometimes. And my son started the Peloton in September. Luckily, he also didn't have problems with going to the Peloton a couple of weeks, and he was okay. Now he's happy to leave me in the morning, and but also happy to see me again in the afternoon. But he's feeling good. He's eating, sleeping, he's playing nicely. So, and he started walking just a few days ago. So slowly, it's developing also. My husband attended the Ulpan after we arrived until the end of September, and now he's working in the Misada in Ein Gev.
In the restaurant? In
the restaurant, washing the dishes at the moment, but it's more than nothing. Maybe he will try to change in the winter time to the Refet, to the diary. We'll see. And I studied at home during the summer while I was home with my son for my medical license exam, which last week I got the answer that I passed. So now we are on the road.
Congratulations, Sophia!
Thank
You are a doctor.
Today I received the confirmation mail as well in my post, so it's official now. Now I'm in the Ulpan until I hope end of January, and in the meantime we'll think about how to go on, where for me to start working, to start the stage. We don't know yet which steps we'll make. It depends on the work of my husband, or we have to think it through. If we want to stay in this region, it's better for the children, but there's not really too much work for my husband. So the hard part comes now. It was easy until now. It was just studying and studying. Now you'll have to think it through how to move on.
Yes.
So I don't know.
Okay.
We'll have to decide.
How is your husband's Hebrew?
Well, he's not good with languages. He was never good with languages. So, and in the Misada and the dishwashing machine doesn't speak too much Hebrew, so it's hard for him to practice.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why he also wants to maybe change to the dairy, because maybe there are at least more people whom he could talk with.
Mm-hmm.
So it was hard for him because the class was very big in the Ulpan, 35 people or 30 something, so it's hard to learn with such big group and people in different levels. And of course, as I said, he's not good with languages, so it's not an easy thing, but maybe he can find something to work that doesn't need that much of using the language in the everyday life. So we've been talking to people, saying what he's good at or what he could do possibly, and everybody's trying to help. So if somebody knows something, then they tell him what's the idea or something like that. So it's not easy, but I'm doing okay, I think. But you have to ask Ayala. But I think I'm doing quite good with the Hebrew. So
you have friends whom you speak in Hebrew on the kibbutz?
yes, we try to speak with many people, with the parents of the children from Lebanon. So some are from Australia, and they don't. With them we also speak English, of course. But of course we try to.
Have you ever invited some of them to your place?
Of course, many times. We go here. Once we go, once they come. So it's a good environment.
And it's Hebrew.
Sometimes Hebrew, sometimes half English. We try, I just started to the Upan, so in the summer, of course, it was not obvious for me to speak Hebrew while studying all the time in English. So I'm starting to focus more on Hebrew, because until now I had to focus on the tests. So now I switched my mind to Hebrew.
Okay.
More. So it's slowly coming.
Okay.
And I study from my daughter. I study the words they use, at least. So that's it.
Okay. Just wanted to make a short comment about the work opportunities. The Regional Council, Jordan Valley, has a website.
Okay.
And has a big part dedicated to work opportunities.
I'll write down the website and then we'll check it.
Okay. I entered the website last week and I found about 120 options.
Okay. Please give me the website and
yes,
then
sure.
we'll check
but
it.
It's all in Hebrew.
Okay.
And all the jobs require good Hebrew.
Oh, that's hard.
That's hard.
It doesn't come after half year, so
that's fine.
But he went to Tzfat during Sukkot. There was a meeting for the Hungarian speaking in the Tzfat Museum of the Hungarian diaspora. It's raining. Anita, it's raining. And he was there. He spoke with many people and the director of the museum, and because my husband likes to take pictures and he has a quite good camera, so they talked about it, and so it might be something about that also. So it's slowly. He might get work at a wedding in February to make the pictures there. So from the kibbutz, somebody's getting married, and I hitchhiked and she picked me up. And we were talking. So we have to talk with a lot of people, and then
exactly.
That's what we are doing.
To build the red.
Yeah, it's just sometimes hard because the schedule for him in the Misada is not always nice. They're not always aware of that we have family, so they don't really care always. But it's okay. Now it's work. In the winter, there's not too much work there also. So we'll see.
Okay. What can I say? Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm very happy for you.
That it's happened.
Yeah.
And now we'll see if we have to move to the center area or we can stay here. For me, probably there's work everywhere, so It's not.
There are very important incentives, economic incentives for the doctors in the north and south right now.
Yes, I know.
A lot of money.
I know, but it's still not enough if I'm the only one who's working. So we have to think about where we can both work. So unfortunately, it's not enough if I'm the only one, and it's not not good if I'm only working. So we have to think about it how we can manage.
Okay.
This part. It's slowly. I'm waiting for the issue card, and I don't know what else I have. If I have to do something else.
To send your CV to the hospitals.
In this letter today, I got it said that they will call me and ask me what I have to do. But my friend said that as he knows, we have to do some 4-day course. But I don't know if it's also for me or I don't know. So I still have to find out exactly what the process is. And until we don't know where to continue, I can't send my CV anywhere. And I have to do stage, I think. So I think it's a more strict thing than just finding a job anywhere, because stage is obligatory. So they have to give you a job somewhere as a stage.
Right.
So that's an easier part, to find a job as a stage.
Claro.
It's not a...
Sure.
But we still have to decide where we want to do it before I sign any contract anywhere.
Sure.
Because in Poria, in Afula, in Tzfat, or somewhere else. And then we have to buy a car, and then we have to do the driving license, and then it's many things together. So it's not just going to work.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I want to wish you
Thank you.
a very, very successful continuation.
Thank you.
Of your
Until
search.
now, it's more or less as we expected or as we wanted it. So.
Okay. And I'm glad you found me. Okay?
Okay.
Good luck and
Thank
thank
you.
you very much.
You're welcome.